Hey guys, it's Byron here and welcome to Byron's Reviews. Today's video is going to be a bit different to normal because we're going to be going very in depth with something and we're going to be looking way too deeply into it. But first, let me start by asking you a question. Have you ever seen a film with a certain group of people and had one opinion about it, and then saw that same film with another group of people and your opinions completely changed? Now, I'm going to guess that the answer to that question is almost certainly yes. And if that is the case, then why? Films don't change each time you see them, they stay the same, and they're so carefully crafted to evoke certain emotions, make you feel a certain way or convince you of some sort of message, so why would your opinion change so drastically? And we're going to go into this a bit more using many films as examples, so I hope you enjoy. So first of all, I just want to emphasize exactly what I'm talking about. Often when I'm seeing a film, my opinion of it will most likely correlate with the opinions of the people I'm with. It doesn't always work like that, but it does a lot of the time. Now, the first film I'm going to use as an example is Snow Beast. And the first time I saw Snow Beast, I saw it with my dad, and both my dad and I are big fans of B-movies like Snow Beast. So on that level, we both really enjoyed it, and remembering that enjoyment I had with the film, I showed Snow Beast to another group of friends, and this group of people maybe weren't as big fans of B-movies as me and my dad, and because of that, all the regular flaws with the film that I or my dad would normally overlook, all of those things they were picking out, but before they even stated their opinions of that to me, I was already thinking along the same lines as them. It's almost like being around them. I got a certain vibe from them and I was starting to critique the film like they would. And like on the first viewing of the film, when I had the same attitude towards it as my dad who I was watching it with, on this second viewing, I had the same different opinions towards it as the people I was with then. Strange. Another example of this is American Warships. Believe it or not, I do watch films other than B-movies. So the first time I saw this film, I saw it with my friend Reese, and you can see both of our opinions of the film straight after seeing it the first time in a review we did, linked in the description. Reese and I both thought the same thing about American Warships, that it was a lot more serious and less cheesy than your typical asylum film. But then, watching the film again with my dad, who you may have been able to guess with Snow Beast, likes cheesiness in films, we were seeing lots of cheesy elements that we didn't notice before, like blatant top secret signs on files, and a military general wearing a hoodie that said army on it in big letters. So why is it with sometimes that seeing a film with a certain group of people, you take on board what they think of it and you look at the film like they would, sometimes even before they've stated what they think about the film? And here's where it gets a bit deep. I think that sometimes we as humans just want to conform to popularity. Within a group of friends, maybe we don't want to be the odd one out who thinks differently, so we try and think like the people we're around to avoid that. Now, this isn't to say that there haven't been times when I've watched a film with someone and disagreed with them about it. That happens a lot, but I'm also saying sometimes my opinions are strangely similar to them. And I'm not sure if it's just me or not, but have you had experiences like that? Please let me know in the comments. Now, this isn't the only thing that makes watching films with friends interesting. And now we've got some of the more weird, complicated stuff I want to talk about out of the way, we're just gonna talk about something a bit simpler and maybe something a bit more obvious. So I think you'll agree with me that some films are pretty much designed to watch with friends, and they wouldn't be the same if you were watching them by yourself. For example, last night I watched a horror film with my family called Barricade. It's not a great film by any means, but what was interesting was that we were pretty much talking to each other throughout the whole film. We were giving each other our theories of what might happen down the line in the movie, or our predictions of what the twist may be at the end. And we were looking at all the elements in the film, trying to figure out what was going on. And I think we would have really missed that if we were just all silent, not talking to each other, or if it was just one of us watching the film by ourselves. And once again, to reinforce this point further, I'm going to be using another example. This example is Birdemic. Now, I did a full review of this movie, so if you want to see that, that is also linked in the description. God, I need to stop doing shameless plugs like this. Anyway, I like this film, but I can't ever imagine watching it by myself. Why? Because to make a film like Birdemic fun, it almost needs to be laughed at. And to do that, you need people to laugh at it with. And to get a conversation going about the film is really what makes it fun. However, that's not to say all films are made to watch with friends. Some films do benefit from you just switching off from everything around you and getting sucked into the world of the film. So obviously, it varies from film to film. And the main message I want to get across with this video is that to me, film watching is an experience, both within the film and outside of it. And I think actually just the viewing of the film itself is a lot more interesting than we sometimes give it credit for. Anyway, have you had any similar experiences with me? Or am I just really overthinking it or talking rubbish? Either way, please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. So yeah, this video was a bit different to a standard game or film review or a top 5 or something, because I don't normally do videos just discussing and looking into a certain topic. But it's another good way I can express my opinions, and I did enjoy doing this one, so tell me if you liked it, because I may do more of them, and what the heck, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna set up a playlist in case I do more of videos like this, just rambling about a certain topic. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but I'll probably do it. So, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye! Film called Snow Beast, and the first time I snore, why, am I asleep now or something? Bloody hell.